After about 2 full days of traveling from Detroit, Michigan, all the way to South Africa, we're hopping on the plane. We're gonna head to the bush, do some hunting this week. We're actually gonna be here for 3 full weeks to be doing some hunting at African Wild Safaris, but we're gonna get on the plane, take a 2-hour trip to the safari. Bush, it's about a 2-hour flight. It's gonna be pretty bumpy. We gotta stay in the kind of free zone where it's gonna be a little more clear, right above the clouds. So we're gonna try to avoid a lot of the turbulence, but it's probably gonna be a bumpy ride, but we're excited to get there and do some hunting this month. Just a little to the right. And
how much to low?
That much low.
I'm going to adjust it all just a little bit.
Alright, we're here at the Leadwood Ranch at African Wild Safaris. We're actually looking down the gun range right now. They're setting up some targets. We're going to get this guy sighted in. The bush here is really thick, so we're probably only going to have an effective range of about 75 yards. So the game we're hunting is going to be pretty close. We're actually shooting a 375 Magnum bullet, so those are a really heavy round, and the animals out here, they're super tough. We're actually going to go target a zebra later today, and that kind of round is going to do a lot with a lot of firepower to knock that animal down and get a good, clean, ethical shot for us. That's awesome. That one's dead center.
Well, we got a pretty nice Blesbok we spotted, so we're going to try to make a stalk on this hard rock. Try to sneak in as close as we can in the thick brush and get a shot. He's about 40 yards. We're going to try to get as close as we can and get a shot real quick. Thank you. Thank you.
I told you it was a good shot.
Well, we spotted this Blesbok about 50 yards away. We snuck up on this little ridge here where we could get kind of an angle where the animal actually couldn't see us, and we were actually able to get about 20 yards on the animal, make a good shot right above the shoulder there in the brisket. And we don't see any blood yet, but we're going to start tracking pretty soon. We think we made a good shot. We're going to head into the bush to try to find him. Well, after shooting this Blesbok this morning, we finally got another stalk on it. My bow got bumped somehow and I shot a little low left. He was bleeding quite a bit, but we knew he was going to bed down. We didn't have all day to track him. We got other things to do too, other animals to go after. So we got onto him, got another shot about 50, almost 60 yards, and he's down right here. We're just kind of waiting for him to pass, and we're going to go check him out here. There he is done. This is my official first African animal. And they are cool. This is a Blesbok. And this was a fun hunt, a typical hunt. I'm surprised he went as far as he did with how much blood he got. My bow was shooting a little low left. I hit exactly low left, but he's bleeding quite a bit. We had a good blood trail to find him. We heard him about 50, 60 yards off. Every time he would just kind of go up a little bit farther, but this brush is so thick we weren't able to get a clean shot. I tried to get another shot in, it was all brush, but finally he was in an opening just over this ridge. We were able to get a good open 60-yard shot on him, dropped him in his tracks, and now we got his animal. And this is amazing, my first African animal here in South Africa. Well, this is morning one at African Wild Safaris, South Africa, and I just got down this beautiful Blesbok, my first African animal, definitely not my last. And this was an amazing experience. I had amazing guides, great trackers here. I mean, we wouldn't have been able to find this by ourselves. I mean, it was just so thick a brush, it was impossible to find this thing. We could only just hear it, and then the blood just got less and less until here there's just piles of blood. But these are one tough animals and super fun to hunt.